बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा.
So the next thing, we have seen some of the examples of subnetting with FLSM in a C class, like 2 to 3 examples we have seen. Now let's try to understand the subnets. Now subnets means like if I ask you a question, let's say there are two addresses. So I'm using these two addresses 192.168.1.10. Let's say there is a host with an IP address of 192.168.1.10, and I'm giving this subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. And there's another host is having the same IP as 192.168.1.155 with a default subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. So now they both are connected to each other physically. Connectivity part is fine. I want to test whether they are able to reach or not. So generally we use this ping command, right? So basically the reachability is fine, everything. But my question is not based on reachability. So my question is, do they belong to the same network or not? So basically, whenever we say that, okay, these two devices, do they belong to the same network? Physically, they are in the same subnet, same network. Logically, also they should be on the same network. And what will decide that? The subnet mask. So when I'm writing this subnet mask means, so when you're writing this 255.255.255.0 subnet mask, means there are 8 host bits here, right? 8 network bits. 8 network bits and 8 network bits, and 0 means 0 host bits. 0 network bits means remaining all are host bits. Means there are 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 zeros, nothing but 8 host bits. Now based on this, we tell the size of the network. So the size of the network is decided based on the host bits. So 2 to the power of 8 is 256 is the size. Now as per the default subnet mask, right? As per the default subnet mask, what we have calculated. So the range is what? So the network starts on 0, ends on 255, right? So the 0 is my network ID, 255 is my broadcast ID. This is something what we have seen. And these two addresses are coming in the same range, right? If you check here, 10 and 155, they both are coming in between 1.0 and 1.255, right? So 155 and 10, they are coming in this range, which means they are in the same network. So if you try to ping now, basically you should see reachability between these two. So if I say ping 192.168.1.155, you should get a reply if these two computers are connected, because they are physically same, means the LAN connection is in the same LAN, and also they are logically same network, means they can communicate with each other. So let's take another example. So same IP addresses, so I'm not changing the IPs. Let's say for the same host, I'm using the IP of 192.168.1.10, and for another host, I'm using the same 192.168.1.155, but this time I'm changing the subnet mask. So when I'm changing the subnet mask 255.255.255.128 for both. Now the same question, do they belong to the same network? Can they communicate with each other or not? Now if you just think, you might say yes or no, it depends. But basically now they are different networks. Now they are different networks. So previously when I said same networks, now this time I'm saying they are not in the same networks, they are actually in different networks. How means how the device will identify, generally again based on the subnet mask. So when I'm writing the subnet mask of 255.255.255.128 means this is a decimal format which we write in our machines. But whereas the logical representation is like we got 8 network bits, 8 network bits, 8 network bits. 128 means there is only one network bit, which means how many host bits are there here? 7, right? So there are 7 host bits. Now based on this 7 host bits, so what is the size of the network? 2 to the power of 7, 128. So 128 is the size of the network. So as per the 128 size, now what is the range? If you remember, we discussed the range, just the previous example. So the range is 0 to 127 is one network, whereas 128 to 255 is another network. Which means according to this subnet mask, so 192.168.1.10 comes in this range, and the network ID of this address is 1.0, and the network and the broadcast ID of this address is 127. Whereas for the second address, it comes in this range. So the network ID of this address is 128 and the broadcast ID of this address is 255. So if the network IDs are not same, means they are different networks, because they are different networks because they are coming in a different range, or in other words, we can say they have different network IDs. So the network ID of this subnet is 192.168.1.0 and the network ID of this subnet is 192.168.1.128. So now they are logically different networks. So the device will understand all these things. So if you remember this example we did just now before this, we did this example. So if you want to further verify, we can just go and verify the network status. Let's go ahead and see. If I go to my NIC and if I try to assign the IP address, I'll go and assign the IP of 192.168.1.128 with a default subnet mask. So I'm assigning 1.128 with a default subnet mask of this one. This is the default subnet mask. Now the device will accept or not. So let me check. So if I give the IP address of 192.168.1.128 with a default subnet mask, the device will accept. Now why it will accept? Because according to the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, the network ID is 1.0 and the broadcast ID is 1.255. Means this address you cannot assign, this address you cannot assign. Remaining all addresses, anything from 1 in between 1 to 254, all the addresses we can assign. But what I'll do is I'll go and change things. I'll go and assign the subnet mask of 128 now. So I'm assigning the subnet mask of 255.255.255.128 means, as per my example, how many host bits are there? 7, right? And as per the 7, the size is 128 and the network ID ranges is 0 to 127 is one network, means I cannot use 0, I cannot use 127, I cannot use 128, I cannot use 255 because 128 is a network ID for the second subnet, which means this time I should get a message indicating that you cannot use this address. Why? Because when I'm giving this subnet mask, the device will understand that the host bits are 7, the same calculation what we learned, and based on this it will calculate the range. The size is 2 to the power of 7, 128, which means the network range is 0 to 127 and 128 to 255. So this will become network ID, and that's what it says. So all the bits in the host portion are set to 0. 0 means network ID. So let me try 127 with the same subnet mask. I'll try 127. The device do not accept, and the reason is again simple. 127 as per this range is a broadcast ID as per this subnet mask. So subnet mask defines everything. So when we go and assign on our computers, we are not going to do all these calculations. So all the calculations what we learn, this is for our understanding. This is for our understanding in general, because at the end, on the end users or the devices, any networking device, router, switch or PC, we just assign the IP address and the subnet mask, and this subnet mask will give all the details, because based on the subnet mask only I can figure out what is the network ID, what is a broadcast ID, what is the range, all these things. And similar way, let me try of course I cannot use 0, that is of course a network ID again. And let me try some other examples, like we did some couple of more examples previously with the requirement of this, with this subnet mask. This time I'll try this one, 32, with this subnet mask. So I'll try to give the IP address as 32. Now you can use any other address also. Let me try some other address, 32. And this time the subnet mask I'm going to use, this will be the valid IP as per this subnet mask, because if you see here I have given the subnet mask of 128, means the range is 0 to 127. But if I change the subnet mask to 224, right, 224, now 32 will become network ID. The device do not accept, because it simply says the bits are set to 0, means it's a network ID. Similar way I cannot use 64. If you want to try, you can try. With this subnet mask, I cannot use 64, doesn't accept. I cannot use 96, I cannot use 128, 160 if I use this subnet mask. So let me try these addresses 31 and 63 also for verification. 31, you can see it's set to 1. Set to 1 means broadcast IDs. Similar way, I cannot use 63 also, because 63 as per this range comes as a broadcast ID. So basically, when we do subnetting, there is no more classes. So subnetting will decide the size of the network, and the size of the network is decided based on the host bits we use. How many host bits we are using, that will decide. And based on that host bits, how many we use, that we define inside the subnet mask, right? So when I'm writing subnet mask of 255.255.224 means I'm saying that there are 8, 8, 8 and 3 network bits. Means remaining all are host. Remaining means you can count 24, 27 network, means remaining means 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 means 5. So based on this, to the power of 5, 32 means block of 32 addresses is one network. So irrespective of any class generally. So similar way, if you want to try some more, you can try it out, but this is what I want to show you here. So because it's not just simply calculating the subnetting calculation is all for our understanding. So it is not anywhere, if you go to production networks or generally in the exams or anywhere, you will not be asked to calculate all these things step by step like I showed you. But this will be useful in two cases. One is if you want to figure out the subnet mask, if you want to figure out the range, if you want to calculate any one of those things, we can easily calculate by using some shortcut examples, what I used. Generally submitting questions, I'll be covering that in the last section. And the main thing you need to understand is whenever you see any IP address here, let's say here, I'm going and assigning the IP address, let's say one of the device, you see an IP address, let's say 192.168.15.145 or 15, whatever it is. Whenever you see the IP address as 89, and if you see the subnet mask of 224 means automatically now you need to understand this, saying that there are host bits are 5, of course. Network bits are 8, 8, 8 and 3, 27, 27 and 5. And the size is 2 to the power 32. And based on this, the network ID is of 89 is how much? Again, we need to get back to this example, but once you do a couple of examples, you can easily calculate that. So 89 comes in this range, which means 64 is my network ID and 195 is a broadcast ID. So if you want to assign the IP addresses within the same network, you have to assign the IP only within this network, in this range. Okay, so now if you try to communicate, like the previous example, if you try to communicate or ping between these two, the ping will not work because logically they are in different networks. Logically they are in different networks, which means no communication unless you have a router and you do routing between that. That is the only case. Two different networks can communicate, but by default you cannot communicate directly. Similar way, there's one more example here. You can see the same example I have explained here. The same. If I ask you these two addresses, do they belong to the same network or different network? We simply say they are in different networks because of the subnet mask 224 here, which means there are host bits are 5, and based on that the range. So 10 come here, and whereas 132 comes somewhere here. So the network IDs are different, means the ranges are different. Network IDs are different, means they are in different subnets, means they will not communicate normally.